Two of the common mistakes that people make when cutting their shoulder slant for their kaftan or any shirt is number one, assuming the same shoulder slant for everybody and for every measurement. Number two is marking your slant from any point of the fabric. It is very, very wrong. This will make you not to get what? A perfect shoulder fit for any clothes, depending on any type of clothes you're sewing. So there are actually two major things to consider when cutting your shoulder slant so that you can get a perfect shoulder fit. First of that is what? The person's shoulder measurement. So you have to get the exact person's shoulder measurement. That is number one. Number two, which is very, very important, is the person's shoulder slant. So getting the person's shoulder slant, I would also advise you as a tailor, as a fashion designer, to include as part of your measurement template shoulder slant measurement, so that when taking the measurement of your client, you'll be very, very observant in observing how slanted the person's shoulder is, and you also take note of that when taking the measurement, because you can't afford to miss any of those details. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to cut a perfect shoulder slant for your kaftan. So stay with me. So first of all, after placing your fabric like this, I believe this is basically very, very understandable for everybody. So first thing you want to do is to get your straight vertical line right here, just to get a perfect place where you know all the materials are in place, and so you can take your measurement from any point on that straight line. So for this kaftan right here, the shoulder measurement is 19 inches. So taking your tape rule, on this straight line, you are going to measure 19 inches, which is what? 9.5 inch, which is the person's shoulder. So after taking the person's shoulder, which is 19 inches, you mark your 19 inches right here. Then from this point right here, this person is actually, his shoulder is not actually too slanted and not too straight. So I'm going to be using 3 inches for his shoulder slant. Now you might want to ask me, how would you know, or what are the other measurements to use when the shoulder slant differs? So depending on the person's shape or stature, one thing you want to consider is, if the person's shoulder is very straight, like almost straight, you can start by using a 2.5 shoulder slant. If it's normally slanted, you can use 3 inches just like I used. But if the person's shoulder is very, very slanted, then you must go beyond 3 inches and you have to use 3.5 inches. So having said that, I'm going to make my mark now from this point, from this very top here, right to this place. So I make my straight line here. So this is how you get a perfect shoulder slant. When you have all this set in place, you will be rest assured that the cloth will perfectly fit on this person's shoulder. There are some photos I'm going to be displaying just to give you an understanding of how using the wrong shoulder slants can affect the fit or the looks of the clothes. So if this video was helpful, please do ensure you like this video, you follow us for more helpful sewing tips. Bless you and see you in my next video. Thank you.